Hey my peeps, this is Amanda 614 Gift Basket and More. This is not a gift basket video, this is a more video. I'm going to show you guys how we prepare Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, the Spanish, Latinos, but really it's more Puerto Rican and Dominican. We do the same thing, but maybe a little bit different, little different ingredients. It's no rhyme or reason how you do it, but this is how I do it. This is a sofrito. It's a base that we use to season our food, like to stew our meats, to our beans, yellow rice, things like that. That's what we use. And it consists of green pepper, onions, garlic, ajicitos, that's like the sweet peppers, culantro, and cilantro. And onions. I'm not sure I said onions. So I got my onions here. I got my green peppers here. And yes, I sometimes do buy the ones to peel, but I was not in a peeling mood. So I bought the ones already peeled for me. 2 packs of garlic. I washed my cilantro. And I washed my culantro. And I washed already my ajicitos. So we blend it in a blender. And we blend it all together. And then we put them in containers like this. And we could freeze them. And then we take it out the freezer as we use it. So I use this, I freeze them, and they last in the freezer for months, like 3 to 4 months. But I don't do a lot, I just do enough for me and for my son and my daughter-in-law. But for them, being that they don't cook as often and as much as I do them in the ice cubes. So I put them in ice cubes, freeze them, and then I put them in Ziploc bags. And then they could freeze it, and then as they cooking, they take it out the freezer in cubes, and it's easier for them. It won't go bad, because this in the refrigerator will last maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks, the most. But if you don't cook a lot, it's going to spoil you. So that's why I do it in ice cubes for them, because they'll keep it in the freezer, and as they cook, they just take out 1 or 2 cubes and put it back in the freezer. So it preserves like that. So I'm gonna cut my onions. I'm gonna wash my peppers. I already washed my cilantro, my culantro, and ajicitos. I'm gonna rinse out my garlic, and then I'm gonna come back, okay? Okay, my peeps, I'm back. I have my garlic, my green peppers, and the onions that almost made me cry. And my onions, I cut everything up. So there's not a certain amount of how a certain recipe. You do it at your own, your kitchen, your way. So I use maybe like 4 or 5 green peppers, and I told you I use one full thing, and I save some so when I'm cooking I can put fresh garlic in my food. I'll save that. I bought 2 batches of culantro, 2 batches of cilantro, and 1 little bag of the ajicitos, which comes like this. A little bag. See? Ajicitos. And I put 1 of these bags. And onions, I think I put 3 onions. Medium-sized onions. Not the big ones. If it was big onions, I would put 2. But I use medium-sized onions, so they were not that big, so I put 3. So now, everything is washed. Everything is cut. Now I'm going to set my blender up. And I'm going to blend everything together. And then you're going to see our paste. It becomes like a paste. So I'll be back. Okay, my peeps? Okay, my peeps. I got my blender, my Ninja blender. I put a little bit of oil, just a little bit, because this is all natural. All natural. Green peppers, garlic, onions, cilantro, culantro, ajicitos, And that's it. So it's all natural. So I just put a little bit of oil so that way it could be it won't burn my blender, because I love my blender. So you put a little bit of everything. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. A little bit of this. A little bit of green peppers. Onions. And it throws out its own natural water, especially the onions. Okay. Put everything together. And this smells amazing. Amazing. We cover it up. And we blend. And this is the magic. I try not to blend it too much because I like texture. So I like to see pieces of peppers, pieces of onions. I like to see all the greens, all the stuff mixed. So I don't like it to be watery. I don't like it to be blended like a shake. I like chunks. I like texture. So then you take the culantro and cut it in half. You take some of the cilantro. And there's no order. You just put it and blend it. Cover it up. And again. I'll be back. Still blending the last batch. But what I'm blending, I'm having myself a glass of wine. Barefoot watermelon. Cheers. Almost done. I'll be right back. Okay, my peeps. This is the final results. I wish you guys could smell this. It smells amazing. This is how it looks. You see all the juices, all the water that the vegetables let out. I only put a little bit of oil in the beginning just so that way everything could blend together. But after that, everything blends with its own natural waters. So this is sofrito. Sofrito is S-O-F-R-I-T-O. Sofrito. And that is our Spanish base that we use to cook. So remember when I told you I put some for my kids, my boys, that they already live on their own, and my daughter-in-law. So I scoop it in like that. So when they cook, they just scoop it out and it won't go bad. And trust me, this lasts them a long time because they don't cook as much as I do. See? Fill it up, the cream. Give it a little. Okay, clean it up a little bit. Hold on 1 second. Get a little bouncy. Clean out the sides. And this is how it looks. I freeze it, then I put them in Ziploc bags, and then they have it every time they cook. They take out 1 or 2 cubes, and they'll last them a while. So I'm gonna continue doing. I do 2 trays, one for one son and one for my daughter-in-law. So I'll do 2 trays, and then the rest I'll put it for myself. I'll be right back. Okay, my peeps. So I had enough for 2 trays and 2 of these jugs. So I'm gonna keep one fresh in my refrigerator, and then I'm gonna freeze the other one. So this is what it comes out to. And then you don't fill it up all the way to the top, because when it freezes, it raises. You see this? And it smells amazing. So this is our basic paste, our foundation of our food, which is called, again, sofrito. So this is my sofrito, my version, my way. People do it the same, different ways, pretty much the same ingredients, but they use more of this, a little bit of that. You know, it all depends how you like the sofrito. So it's basically the same thing. It's peppers, onions, garlic, cilantro, ajecitos, and cilantro and green peppers. So that's basically it. This is our sofrito. And I'm gonna finish my wine. These glasses my aunt gave them to me because I love the Golden Girls. These glasses my aunt gave them to me because I love the Golden Girls. So I'm drinking my wine. Clean up my little mess that I have. Freeze this. And use this for the week. This should last me at least a week or 2. Okay, my peeps? Talk to you later. Bye. Hey, my peeps. So I'm done cleaning up my mess. I actually cooked. We ate. I cleaned up my kitchen. Now I'm going to enjoy the rest of my evening, sipping on my wine. And that's it. So if you enjoy my video, please like, subscribe, comment, and share. And if you decide to try this recipe at home, please don't hesitate. You will not regret it. It gives the food such a nice taste. And the flavors is trust me, you won't regret it. So if you try it at home, please let your girl know in the comments below if you did or not. Warn you, you might have a little trouble finding 2 ingredients. Most likely it's gonna be the ajecitos, and it's gonna be maybe culantro. Look at me saying it in English, culantro. Anyway, if you don't live in a Spanish area, you probably won't find those 2 ingredients. You will find cilantro at Walmart, you know, Aldi's. They do sell that, but they sell them in small bundles. And if you don't find the culantro or the ajecitos, you still could do this recipe, but I would just double up on the cilantro. Instead of getting 2 bundles, I'll get 3 or 4, depending how big the bundles are. The bunch is. But if you do try it, trust me, your food is gonna taste amazing. It's just gonna give it such a different taste, a nice flavor. And like I said, everybody does it differently. You could do whatever you want, but it's basically the same ingredients: peppers, onions, garlic, cilantro, culantro, and ajecitos. Like I said, if you don't find out ajecitos, you could leave that out. It's fine. You could use sweet peppers, like the long green peppers. not the green, dark green peppers. Not the bell peppers is what we use, but you can also buy the Italian peppers, the light green lime color peppers. You could replace that with the ajecitos. But other than that, that's basically it. And if you do try it, please let your girl know. You could use it on your rice. You could use it with your beans. You could season your meats. You could stew your meats with that. Like everything. Your pork chops, your beef stew, chicken stew. And trust me, it's on the money. So anyway, guys, I'm going to end this video. I'm going to relax. I'm going to get comfortable. And finish drinking my wine, like I said. And I'll talk to you later, peeps. Good night, and I hope you enjoy my video. Again, like, share, subscribe, and comment. And let me know if you do try this recipe at home. Okay? Bye, my peeps.